Greetings, fellow pilgrims. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Pilgrim ship. Episode 43, Suffering from Collateral Damage. Right now, we are planning on looting this orbital cache here, and then getting back planetside to top up our chem fuel again. That's the plan. So let's get going. First order of business, Skyra. Go smack that. Because to try to get to this back end of this facility, we would need to either go all the way around or through there, and through there seems a lot easier. One of the things I would like to do in the very near future would be to do a little bit more of a ship expansion, because we have like a unnecessary level of crowding that will be easy to fix. Honestly, very easy to fix if we just put a little effort into it. Hey, Frenchie and Petters, thank you for the resubs too. We're also repairing our ship. The last landing that we had was a small crash. So we're just giving some repairs for the crash. And Skyra has already explored some of this derelict. And there doesn't seem to be much here. There's some armor that we can take so far. So we'll just keep queuing up hacks and get on through the building. Right now, I think I'm going to open up making food out of meat again. And the reason is we have a lot of corpses and we don't have a lot of chem fuel, so I'd rather have chem fuel over corpses. Cornel probably doesn't need to hack that. No, that's unnecessary. Don't bother. And that one's also unnecessary, but this one is necessary. On a drone. No damage. No, not necessary. Why are you even doing that? I tagged it as off auto hack. Hey, Joker, thanks for the gifted subs. So we have an awful beam repeater. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Nobody needs an awful beam repeater. I'm just gonna leave it here. Its resale value probably sucks. Yeah, it sucks. 600. We could probably get like 90 silver for it, maybe, if that. I'm not gonna bother. All right. Another thing I noticed is my chemgen isn't like connected to anything, so let's fix that as well, because that's low-key embarrassing that I wouldn't notice, and that's been true for like a long time, like an embarrassingly long time. Oh dear. Our slave-to-be... Actually, this one is going to be the colonist. Decided to pick a fight. So a little reminder, we do have an architect arm. And the architect arm is going to be given to Deer when he becomes a full-fledged colonist. That's what you guys had voted on. Alright, now that the chemgen's actually plugged into something, we'll turn on the long-range mineral scanner, because I wouldn't mind getting more plasteel. Our plasteel's down to lower than 200, and it costs 110 just to make, like, locust armor. And we are nearly done with this facility. I think just 3 doors left, and then we'll be out of here. Looking at the engine cooldown, we're going to be here pretty much until the end of the engine cooldown. Hey, Nep, thank you for the resub. It would be nice for Liara to make a slave base. That's actually part of the plan. The plan is for her to have a slave base once her battleship has been realized. She's investing in the ship first. And Roysa here, I think, is really close to being... Yep, next time we talk with her, she'll be enslaved. Which means I probably ought to make a prosthetic leg for her, because she's missing 1 leg. Alright, Skyra. Let's get you in here and see what the rest of this loot's about. This is probably a transport pod. Yeah, it is. Alright. This is a naughty turret that wants to fight. Another turret. And then one room left in here. Oh, it actually took my shield belt out. That's rare to see. So we're almost done with this facility. Hey, Liara. Skyward, you hang out. Wait for Liara to finish hacking, and then we'll be able to get through. Hunter drone and wasp trap. I'll let the hunter drone do the majority of the wasp trap. And we have a legendary revolver and gold. Revolver is the grinder revolver. Nice. It has hollow point rounds. That's probably not worth using because revolvers don't do enough base damage for hollow point rounds to make up for the lack of damage. But still pretty cool. So damage 22 up from 12. Holy moly. It's nearly a double damage revolver. It feels like a weapon you'd use in like Fallout. You know? With the VATS system where you just like, high noon. Something like that. But we really don't have much of a use for it, I think. Alright, here she is. She is enslaved. So, here's the plan. We are gonna raffle her off to you guys. Oh. Okay, here we go. One moment. Raffle timer's now up. Taking a look at her. Construction, plants, teetotaler, quick sleeper. So, work schedule. Construction and plants. Not smithing. Crafting's fine. Don't fish. Don't handle. Schedule. Vacuum safe, because you're going to be in slave garb. And assignments. Slave clothing, no drugs, and hold herbal meds. Done and done. Your current name is Slave. Congratulations. She needs a prosthetic leg because she has one leg. And let's see. This is going to be Arm's bed. And then Slave will sleep here. Alright, all that has left to be hauled in is the revolver. And then we can get a move on. How's our chem fuel looking? 500, 300? Okay. Could be improved, but not terrible. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Accidentally destroyed the shelf. Yeah. Happens. Oh, Aram, you are smithing a leg. I guess I'll allow it, but I didn't mean for him to do that. So I'll have to change the work priorities. So we are out of here in 9 hours. There's really nothing to do here for that time until we're able to leave. We just have an engine cooldown. Is this what love bombing is? I think Flippers is just flipping his lid. Alright, looking at the power grid again. Yeah, it looks fine. Hey, Liara, you want to try to give like a leader speech or a throne speech? Let's do throne speech. Oh, it's not going to end well. It never does. Come on! Come on! Her birthdays are what sucks. I guess her throne speeches aren't guaranteed to suck. Well, that's pretty nice. Masterwork cataphract helmet. Ooh! I squeal like a schoolgirl. There we go. Break fire with the cataphract helmet. Swank. Unfortunately, cataphract helmets look a little dumb, if you ask me, with our ideologies, like, morbid. But, you know, whatever. They're like oversized skulls. It makes us look like we have a soft skull and we need a helmet to keep our fontanelles from getting pushed in. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Witty Zombie and Pop and Switch, thank you for the resubs. Alright, so we are able to launch. Let's launch. Boom. I am planning to go, so what I'd like to do is start working my way to the Frozen Terraformer up here, because I have plans. But on the way there, let's check some of these points of interest. Compact plasteel rich, hell yeah, you got my attention. Second click. That's a new world record for me, at least. Being able to decide where we're headed. Looks like Juggernaut from Battlefield 1 with the minigun. Yes, a little bit, yeah. Okay, that's annoying. Compacted plasteel rich with no compacted plasteel known. Cool. Cool. So taking a look at the map tile, there is no obvious terrain features that I'm interested in, so I guess I'll park here. Right smack dab in the middle. One thing that we can do for good moods is to kill the insect hives, because destroying insect hives is, you know, brings you warm fuzzies, I guess. So schedule, unrestricted, all of shooters come over here. And new slave, your name is Frenchie. Well, let's hope you last longer than silent. Oh, that's fun. So we're in the process of killing one infestation and another one just like pops up. Cool. Oh, and they're going to be popping up right on Jade. Okay. I think there was another... Was there more bugs? No. Okay. Well, I was really only here, honestly, for, like, refuel and some hunting. So the fact that there's, like, an infestation doesn't really bother me, because I don't see how it's going to stop me from doing what I wanted to do. Which was to refuel and resupply. So, area. New. Do not go in there, and we'll be fine. Simple enough. Maybe with my luck, the insects will actually dig through the mountain and reveal some plasteel. And then I'd have a reason to go kill them. But I don't intend to, like, try to strip mine this tile for plasteel. None was revealed to me, so I'm not gonna go hunting for it. That's, like, way more effort than it's worth. Alright, the other thing I was thinking of doing, which I'll do first thing in the morning, once Liara is awake, is to activate the ancient drone hack. And this will reveal the last piece of information about the pendant. Yo, Arm. Keep making that leg. Oh, and we got information about a ancient reactor, which is even closer than the terraformer. It happens to be in a Scarland, though, so it's not like there's going to be much to hunt there. So got it. Alright, Frenchie, you are going to... Which leg was it? Your right leg? You're getting a new right leg. This is going to be a hospital headed for slaves. And apparently I have no doctor on duty, so Frenchie's like, oh yeah. Dev reveal the map before I leave to see? Yeah, we could do that. I am sort of curious. You know, how much plasteel there really is on a compact, rich tile. Alright, Breakfire, you're gonna try to do the surgery, because, like, why not? It's on a slave, so if you fail, you fail. And once Liara has eaten, so I don't want to interrupt breakfast time, we'll have her... Oh, go eat. We'll have her call down the drone. Now, I think the drone quests... Maybe they got fixed, but last I checked, they weren't fixed, and, like, they didn't summon in really any enemies, like one dude. And that still might be the case. Okay, that's pretty conveniently close to the ship. That's pretty nice. There's royal tribute collectors, but I don't really intend to talk to them, because, like, who cares? I could mine steel and components to reveal plasteel. I mean, I could, but I don't have a lot of room on the ship for that stuff. Which is why I wasn't intending to do that. Because we can just as easily get the long-range mineral scanner fired up and find guaranteed nodes. Which is honestly just going to be easier. Okay, there's another helmet. This one can go to Skyra. Trying to keep our crafter safe. Have they revealed anything? How many hives was it? 11? No, more. 13? Lucky. Yeah, 13. Yeah, as long as they're not chipping away at us, I don't really see how it's a problem. Oh, uranium ore. You know what? I should have scanned for ore. Because uranium ore would be very, very helpful. And that is the only uranium ore node. But we'll definitely mine that up at the very least. So, Stochastic is the only one lacking Locus Armor. But then we also know that when Deer gets recruited at some point, he is also going to have Locus Armor. So, there's some stuff to do for that. And we got raids coming in 3 hours. Alright, not a problem. What's our cooldown timer? 9 hours? Oh, that's pretty quick. Alright. Our uranium is... I mean, our plasteel is down to 50. So we're just about out. Tazbar Confederacy. So this, yep, it's still bugged. This is the guy, this is the raid stopping Liara from hacking. Given that Liara's bloodlust, I'll just deal with this myself. Because it's fun. Oh, free jade. No, 3 jade, but still. 3 free jade. Were you any good, Gourmand? No, not really. I should get in the habit of, like, checking them to see if I would want to capture them instead of kill them. Actually, come to think of it, given that there was a royal caravan for a royal tribute collector, had I imprisoned them, I could have, like, gotten 3 honor for them. I just hadn't thought of that, because murder is more fun for Liara. So this is the last piece of information to figure out where her pendant is. And then once we have the pendant, that will be 2/3 of the relic she wants to grab. Ooh, masterwork, cataphract helmet. Okay, new cataphract helmet. Gonna go to Mag, I guess. And where is it? Oh, God. Okay, we're here. It's there. So I'm likely to visit the other two grav cores well before we ever make it there, because it's so freaking far away. It's fine, but I am surprised it's so far away. So we are ready to launch again. As soon as the components in the plasteel gets hoovered up, we will get a move on to the next grav core. And I have plans for the grav core. The plan is to get one more grav core and then do a bit more ship expanding. Come on, haulers. Like any day now. What is going on? I'm hearing... Oh, it was a lynx that, like, got hit by lightning and burned to death. That's rough. Definitely a rough way to go. Let's go ahead and cancel the tree cuts so that we can haul in all of the wood. I don't necessarily want to burn all the wood for chem fuel because we do have braziers that need to be lit. Speaking of which, why aren't these braziers purple? Alright. The stuff that needed to get hauled away got hauled away, so let's take off. Heading over to the ancient reactor to get a grav core for a field extender. And maybe we'll find, I do find that the tiles that have the ancient reactors tend to have a lot of uranium. There seems to be like a uptick of uranium in the Skylands. I don't know if that's just anecdotal experience, and that's not actually true, but I do find a lot of uranium there, which would be a great material to have if we're doing a ship expansion. So yeah, there's uranium ore right there. I wonder if there's more. Or, well, one node. It doesn't prove me right, necessarily. No known compacted plasteel. The reactor's obviously in here. We're going to want to clear the reactor quickly so that the miners don't, our miners don't succumb to the toxic fallout that results. If I park there... No, I don't like that. Park like that. One of the issues of having a big ship is, you know, parking. Oh, right, I forgot to dev mode searching for the plasteel. You know, what I could do is, let's see if there's an autosave to satisfy curiosity. So give me 1 second. To see how much plasteel is in a plasteel rich. So here you go. One, two, three. Most of it was over by the bugs. And there was a little piece here. So it wasn't a, I mean, that's not a ton. 16 nodes is not a lot in the scheme of things. I think a normal tile has about 16 nodes, right? So, yeah. Didn't really live up to expectations as much. But there you go. At least you now have that, you know, curiosity satisfied. Alright, let's hack here. This is clearly a hallway. And if we're doing a ship expansion, I'm also going to want steel, not just uranium. And then, like, as many panels as we can get our hands on. There is not a lot of steel around where I parked. There's some up here, but that's kind of far away. So I might end up getting steel from a different map tile. While we hack that, Skyra, let's have you check. Yep, see, here's the safe. Perfect. Check to see if there's any loot. So this is a annotated map of caves, which will, I'm sure, be hauled in. And everyone was zoned to Area 1, which doesn't exist anymore, so we'll get rid of that. Because she has both a shield belt and a jetpack built into her locust armor, I'm not all that concerned about getting ganked. You know, it's not that she's gank-proof, but it's really difficult to take down a brawler that has a shield belt and a locust armor. Because you can kind of get away from anything. It's like, oh no, there's a pikeman, and like, smack, it's stunned. Alright, one of the doors is open, and let's prioritize clearing it out, because we'll get rid of the toxic fallout once this reactor is destroyed. Alright. Shooters, assemble. Whoa, 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 whoa. Skyra's getting shot so much more. Yo, Breakfire, careful with that, dude. He was just like, eliminate all threats. Alright, we got Waspers here. What, they forgot about me? Okay. Fine by me. And all the drones are like really politely lining up to get absolutely gank murdered by me. This is just so easy with this firing crew, especially with the combat command. Or the marksman command. Because I figured these wasps are going to be an issue at some point. I'm just going to aggro them on purpose. So that because, you know, they don't enemies don't abide by forbidden doors. So probably was only a matter of time until they, a door popped up. And so there's a hunter trap there that we're going to want to blow up. Here we'll have, no, actually I don't need to have him hack that. We'll just go through this. Oh, there's the reactor. Perfect. Let's see. Trigger the hunter trap. No, don't shoot it when it's on top of you, you morons. I tried to stop them in time. Luckily, Tornal and Airdog survived, mostly because they had really strong armor, but oh my god, dummies, dummies, dummies. I mean, the error's on me, obviously. I should have been, like, more careful, but it happened too quickly for me to intervene. Yep, there goes my shield belt. So let's take a dip. Ouch. Oh, there goes my brain. Well, that's what a healing cycle's for. And this is exactly why I don't just, like, tank with the, you know, tank with my shooters generally. Because those things punch super, super, super hard. It's too bad she didn't get, what's it called, Trauma Savant. Okay. Rescue. Pull the Zeus Hammer. Now, I do have heal serum, but I think it's safe to say, Liara would not share heal serum with anyone. Like, that's Liara's heal serum. Not only safe to say, I'll just straight up say it, Liara ain't sharing, so... If we want to recover Skyra's brain, we're going to need to make another pod somewhere. Just put it here and block everyone. You know what? Maybe we can... No, she would never allow the throne room to be repurposed in that way. I could put it here. We would need to move the chem gen. But that's not unreasonable. I do want to phase out chem gens just in general. so that we don't have need of burning chem fuel for any reason outside of travel. Okie dokie. And she took that scar through a excellent cataphract helmet. It just goes to show, without that helmet, it might have been worse. But also, how ridiculous those drones can hit for. They do obscene amounts of damage at times. Because it is like a giant shotgun blast. So, Ink, guess what? You get to be our bullet bait. Actually, Mag, I think you are a pretty good brawler. Yeah, you are. So, Mag, get ready for that. Yeah, Ink, you will give up her shield belt for Meg. I don't necessarily want to strip Skyra, because then I have to put all the clothing back on, and that's kind of annoying. So we have a temporary brawler, and that will work for now. Skyra can walk, but she certainly can't do much more than that because of the brain damage. Okay, nutrition for this. We'll put meat in. And just waiting for everyone to recover a little bit more before we clear out the reactor. Now I'll probably put her through a pleasure cycle to biotune it, because we'll be faster with biotuning. So enter for a pleasure cycle. And then everyone else rallying down here to clear out some mechy mechs. So the wasp trap is on the other side of the grav reactor, so the grav reactor can't really see us. Which is fine. Or the wasp, rather, can't see us. Wow, Mag didn't even take, oh, there goes her shield belt. Didn't even take damage up until the last second. Who here needed a meal? Oh, back up, back up, back up. Stop, stop, stop. Little overeager. Oh, look, more head shred. Liara's like, ha, I made it out. Idiots. And there we go. Gravlight panel, grav core. Obtained. There's more of the facility that obviously we're going to want to clear, but the important bits are already done. And the toxic fallout has been subsequently lifted as a result. Cool. All right. We'll probably do the ship expansion not on this tile, because this tile doesn't really support life, and we're also not near steel. And both of those things would be nice to have going forward. Let's see, Krika and Deer. Air Dog, can you convert Krika? So Krika's down to 13% certainty. It's probably only a matter of time until until she is convinced that resistance is futile. Let's put it that way. And Pilgrim ships is already ready to launch, but I didn't get the gravlight panels that I wanted to get, so that's what is next. So I'm just gonna let Mag heal up a bit more before doing that. Is it really no? There's virtually no plant life out here bothering to grab. And I don't see ancient dangers hidden inside of the ruins either. Alright, we probably waited long enough. This mag doesn't need to be perfectly healthy to get this done. Oh, look at that. Welcoming crew. God, there's so many. This area certainly has no shortage of drones. Don't shoot break fire. Come on, Mag, move it. Alright. Don't shoot the queen. You know, technically not a queen, an Archon. Don't shoot the Archon. How many drones? We've already killed like 16 drones, because one of the drone corpses I think we shot to complete destruction. Oh, here's the panels. Nice. So, 161 panels. That will make for great renovation material, I think. We also got Lucy. That could have, not that I'm going to plan on it, but that could have been the cure for Skyra, too. I do find that Luciferium is a very typical thing to find in the sealed crates. Very, very common. So having Luciferium-addicted pawns in Odyssey doesn't seem to be much of an issue at all. They, like, give the stuff away like candy. So we're maybe only about halfway through this facility. But I'm gonna make a door. Yeah, Odyssey is pretty generous in loot. I would agree with that. I mean, you do have to work for it, but the threats of working for it are pretty low. Like if you, I mean, I say that as one of my pawns got brain damage, but if you methodically work your way through these ruins, they're full of loot and without much fight for it, which is, you know, generous. So I think I will make another grav extender with the new grav core that I have. And this is not where it's going to finally live. I'm just putting it here to be able to build it. Alright. Stochastic, your recon armor sucks. Wear this locust armor. And that means everyone's in locust armor now. Nice. And Mag needs medical treatment, but, you know, she's fine. Once Lara is up, I'll have her go with Mag to go hack some more. How close is Cricket and Deer? They're close. As long as they don't have a mental break that sets them back. Alright. Rally crew. So we've got Wasp, Turret, Drone. That was easy. Surprising amount of blast doors here. Like, this facility requires so many hacking. More than I've ever really seen any other facility. This one's ridiculous. It's like every door It's like, what are you, trying to run from Vader or something? Well, okay. Fair point. We're kind of... Oh, god damn it, guys. We're kind of Vader-esque. Can you stop blowing things up on yourself? And if you do, I mean, at least entertain me in the process. Last door opened. Great, this one. The one that has a... Okay, yep. Thanks, game. You're the best. Freaking facility full of blast doors, and the one that opens is one that's completely and totally redundant and unnecessary. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Pilgrim ship, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow pilgrims.